I'll tell you, if somebody invites you to their gender reveal party, oh, I never want to go to a gender reveal party. I would go to a gender reveal surprise party. Hey, Mike, remember that girl you were with 9 months ago? You got a boy. Time for a diaper change. But it shouldn't matter, everybody. It shouldn't matter if you have a boy or girl. Like, what's the big deal? Right? What do they say? Are you hoping it's a boy or girl? You know what? It doesn't matter as long as they're healthy. Enough to shovel and mow the lawn and do the yard work. That's why I have these kids for the labor, right? We need help. Especially when we get older. And I'll tell you what's not going to happen, okay? I have millennials that live on each side of me. Both of my neighbors on each side are millennials. I look out the window. They've got their parents doing their yard work. How the hell did that happen? How did you pull off that bait and switch, millennials? Some guys out there 75 years old raking leaves. I just got one more bag and I'll be inside. You keep playing Call of Duty. I'll finish up out here. We'll let Grandpa's okay. Don't mind Grandpa. No. I'll never forget, there'll be that one moment where they go from that cute, toddler, innocent, sweet child. Something just happens. I'll never forget it with my seven-year-old. My boy was 7. I was tucking him into bed, okay? I would always do this little rhyme game with him. Like, buddy, I love you more than planes, trains, and cranes. And he'd look at me and go like, I love you more than boats, goats, and floats. You know, I looked at him, so one night, I'm talking to bed, he's 7 years old. I'm like, buddy, I love you more than stars, Mars, and cars. He looks up at me and goes, I love you more than my balls. Where did that come from? I'm like, that's not a nice way to talk to your dad. At least I have balls, unlike you, right, Dad? I'm like, where did he get that from? I think he's listening to his mother talking on the phone with her girlfriends. Things will happen. My kids will do things, and I just imagine what it would have been like in my childhood. It's a whole different time. When my boy was in 4th grade, I get a call from the nurse's office. It's like, we've got Jack down here. He's at the nurse's office. I'm like, is he okay? Yeah. He wants to know if, he spilled some milk on his pants. First of all, I'm like, so he's at the nurse's office? Is he feeling sour? I mean, what? Why is he at the nurse? He wants to know if you'll bring him down another pair of pants. If I called my dad and asked him to bring me down another pair of pants because I spilt milk on him, he would show up without his pants. I guarantee it. He would have been like, I couldn't find your pants, big guy. Mine either. Don't bother me again. I could remember being in the elementary school nurse's office when she called my dad. It was on speakerphone. My dad treated that school nurse like she was a telemarketer. She's like, yeah, we got Justin down here. He's got a little bit of a temp. He's really not feeling well. Look, I don't know how you got this number, but I'm not interested. Don't call her anymore and take me off that list. Click. She's like, do you think I called the wrong number? No, that was my dad. He does not like lists. I worry about my kids, though. I worry that my kids are spoiled. Does anybody think your kids are more spoiled than when you were growing up? I mean, this is when I realized my kids have no clue. We rented a place a few years ago up on Lake Winnipesaukee, okay? It was cheap, 4 days, $17,000. Monday through Thursday. But there was no air conditioning, okay? My kids were like 8 and 11 at the time, okay? For the first time in their life, they were about to go to sleep with no air conditioning. If you would have saw their faces when they tried to go to sleep, they're like, oh. Like, Dad, get in here. I'm like, what? She's like, there's something wrong with this place. I'm like, what are you talking about? I'm like, I'm having trouble breathing. And look, I'm sweating. What is this? This is called heat. It's how a lot of people have to sleep every night. He's like, well, we got to go home. I'm like, we're not going home. When I was a kid, not only did I not have air conditioning. Anyone not have air conditioning when you were a kid? No AC? Yeah. I didn't even have a fan. Do you want to know how I kept cool when I was 8, 9, 10, 11, 12? This is how I would keep cool. I would lay on top of all the covers, okay, just in my underwear, okay, spread out like this, right? Waiting for the breeze that would never come, right? One night a moth flew by my face. I go, oh, come back, moth, please. Please, come back. If there's a God, that moth will come back. So I got a flashlight. I put it under my chin like this, and the moth came out. Like, oh, this is the best. Oh, this is the best night ever. I'll never forget this night, moth. But then the batteries died, okay? So that was only one night I got to do that. So this is how every other night, and you can do this if you find yourself in a situation where you've got no AC, and those August hot days where it's humid, okay? I would lay on top of all the covers just in my underwear, okay? And I would tickle my chest, okay? Yes, give myself, I'd go down the side like this, back up around. There's nothing erotic, okay? It's your body's own personal, look, I don't know if you can even see that. Can you see that? I mean, that was from like 10 seconds. It cools you down, okay? It works. Yeah, you watch. You'll be trying it. You'll be like, wow. When you do this, you'll be thinking about Justin McKinney, okay? All right? Don't ever forget me. But I told my kids, I said, you have central air. I had central areolas, all right? We want bunk beds. I'm like, you have your own rooms. Like, yeah, but we want it for like when we have sleepovers. You want a guest bed in your room? It's not happening. She was like, so we can't get bunk beds? If anyone's getting bunk beds, it's your mother and I. Yeah. I'm trying to talk her into it. Yeah. Because apparently I snore. Do we have any snorers out there? Yeah, over here, you snore? Yeah. Yeah, so this is me, okay, every night, okay? Right when I fall asleep, okay, I put my head down on the pillow, right? And by the way, you 20-somethings don't understand this yet, but you will reach an age where going to bed at night is the best part of your life. Right? Yeah. It's one of the few things you have to look forward to, right? Your head hits that pillow, you're like, oh. Put that shit show behind me. We'll start fresh in the morning. Right? Is there anything better? Some of you look like you're already thinking about it now. Like, how long is this guy doing? Look. So right when I fall asleep, I get into that REM sleep, right? That beautiful, it's nothing better. Right when I fall asleep, all of a sudden I feel my wife's arm. She's like, you're snoring! I'm like, she's like, try sleeping on your side. I'm like, okay, just don't hit me again. I'll sleep on my side. Okay. Right when I fall asleep again, you're snoring again. She's like, try your stomach. Okay. I'll try my stomach. You're snoring again. Try it. Now you're breathing on me. If you set up a time-lapse camera, this is what it would look like. 1.2 miles on my Fitbit. on the next morning, she's like, you look tired. Really? I look tired. I slept about an hour and I closed an exercise ring. My watch is like, you kicked ass last night, keep it up. Make it 2 nights in a row. Listen to me. I'm snoring because I have nasal polyps, because I'm allergic to the dogs. She has the dogs sleeping on the bed. Let me have the top bunk. The dogs can't get me. You can't hit me. I'll be in heaven. And there'll be no mixed signals if you want to fool around. You got to climb up. You know where to find me. Could you imagine? I hear her coming up that ladder. Oh, yeah, it's about time. And she's climbing the stairway to heaven. As far as I can go with my asthma. As long as I can carry that too. My wife, and by the way, let me just say, okay? I have 2 boys, and people ask me, people have asked me, they're like, you have 2 boys. If one of them wanted to change their pronoun and be they instead of he, how would you feel about that? I'm like, I am completely fine with that, as long as they shovel. They mow the lawn. They do the stuff around the house. More power to them! And that's a pronoun joke, okay? I can't get canceled for that. I got the clearance from HR on that one. Yeah. And my dad's an amazing story. My dad was, for many years, was a homeless alcoholic, but he'll be sober 15 years on April 1st. 15 years sober, yeah. So proud of my dad, so proud of him. But he actually spent time living in the toilet. He didn't live in the toilet. That would have been really bad. He lived in the restroom at the parking garage in Portsmouth, New Hampshire, and he was always positive then. He's like, on the bright side, I got a place with a 400-car garage. But here's my point. You all want your kids to have the life you never had, but I'd like them to have the life I had just for like a week. Just so that, you know what I mean? Just so they appreciate it, you know? They have no clue. They talk a good talk.